Kurt, this is how mine works. This is the hang on back overflow. I only did this because I wanted to practice how to do the, get familiar with the plumbing for the big tank. But anyway, so the water comes into the weir, this box, right? The U-tube takes it into the outer part of the overflow, and those two drain pipes are what it drains into the tank, drains down to the sump. That's just the plumbing down from the overflow box into the, I put unions on them just in case. Thank God I did. Every time I had to move the tank, it's easy to just take it apart. Anyway, the sock holders were just some do-it-yourself with that light diffuser panel. It's the cheap Home Depot, but anyway, so it drains into the socks. And then I just have a bunch of, I don't know why I keep the sponges in there, just two, in case I ever have to use them. They're cycled. But there's two, out of the way, there's two laundry bags of bio, big laundry bags of bio, and then the pump is back there. The heater, it's running a little low. These are the water line marks I know, so when I refill the tank, I don't let it go past a certain point. From the pump, plumbing up the back and over the tank with 90-degree elbows, painted. And then if you can't see it, the return. So now, when I was saying in the PM that it's a point of failure, this really isn't the safest type of sump setup you could have, because if this U-tube loses siphon, obviously the water stops draining, but the pump still runs, and the pump can empty out the sump. We won't be getting any water from the drains, and it could flood the tank. Now, a few weeks ago, I think that's what happened. I wasn't here, so I have to play detective and guess what happened, but I'm guessing my kids were messing around. They knocked out the U-tube, so lost siphon, killed the drains, and the sump drained into the tank from the return, overflowed it, but overflowed it just enough to where, like an idiot, I had the power supply for the pump on the floor, shorted out the power supply, so it wasn't a total flood, but it was enough to cause a mess. Had it been in the house, my wife would have divorced me. They make an aqua lifter that helps not lose siphon for the U-tube. I should have installed one. I didn't, because I didn't think this was a long-term setup. So this is the single point of failure. It's not really safe. It's just like your setup with that pipe. That one standpipe, I mean. So if something ever clogs the U-tube, I have a failure. If something ever clogs that pipe you have a failure. But that, I'll explain more when I can see the video of your tank.